was like, okay, let me see if Burna Boy and the Sam Smith collaboration would actually just work. And hey, it sounds as smooth as butter on a Sunday morning. Friday Feeling by Fireboy DML and Fem by Davido right now. So hey, it's on and popping. My name is Zosi. It's the Heartbeat of Lagos. The Beats 99.9 FM. Yes, you could be anywhere else, but you're rocking with us live from Ikoyi as we broadcast you the biggest entertainment news and also the best of songs right now. My name is Zosi, hanging out with Adan. Also, we have special guests in the studio right now. So hey, please do the honors.
Okay, so we have Kiddwaya, and we have the Prince, as we like to call him on Twitter, Oriade. That's what
the Prince is here.
The Prince is here. That's what we're calling you on
How you
Twitter.
doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about this durag, but hey.
Hey, no.
Yes,
That's all.
Hey.
He's the king of durag.
Yeah, but it's fine. With red colors, yeah. Okay.
It's royal.
Yeah. Do you have any executions to go to for after here?
Nah.
Okay. You sure? How you doing, kid? How you doing?
I feel great, man.
Okay, yeah, you just move, closer to the mic so we can hear you.
Yeah, man, I feel great.
Okay, great. So, there's a bunch of questions that people are asking right now.
Tossed at us.
Yeah. So let me just kick it off with: did you expect to get evicted on Sunday? Were you expecting it?
Well, first of all,
I
wasn't really expecting to go, but I knew that this one would be tricky. You know what I'm saying? I knew that because first of all, the 4 individuals standing up, I knew like they had a chance of winning. So I had a feeling that first of all, I said if I get through that, I was going to win. 100%.
Okay.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
But then again, I was ready for whatever because I got bored.
Yeah, we could tell in the last week.
I got so goddamn bored. Like half my brain was already outside the house.
Yeah.
So when I heard my name, for me it was like,
yeah, thank God, right? So, Prince, were you expecting to get evicted?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, why?
Really?
In the house, I kind of felt like I didn't think the fans were going to like me.
Why do you think so? You're too
know.
tall?
For some reason, I just felt that way.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, a lot of people, because I follow the show, a lot of people caught on to your vibe a bit late because it was like at the beginning of the show you were a bit, quiet, you only like tasks and stuff like that. So it took a lot of people a while to warm up to you, and by then almost everybody had their faves, people already had camps and stuff like that. So would you say that played a part as well? Maybe you took too long to show us the real Prince?
I mean, I felt like I was the real Prince from the very day I walked into that door.
Okay.
There was nothing different. Probably, I guess, because of the fact that I take time to warm up to people, I wasn't as interactive as I was supposed to be, or I was later on in the show with everybody in the house.
Oh,
So
okay.
I guess that's why.
I see.
But then I just felt like maybe the fans wouldn't like me because I felt like they wanted someone that would probably be crazy and all of that. Then also, because of the way housemates always try to make me look overly competitive, they would be like, this one today do too much.
I was going to ask that. The competitive nature, is it something that was there before the house, or was it, look, I'm here for it's 5 million, I'm going to win as much money as I can, or are you naturally just...
I'm naturally just competitive, and it just wasn't about the money. For me, I just love the trail of I gave my all to do something, and I'm happy that it actually paid off and I won, whether there was money involved or not.
Okay. Talking about money, man. Kid, as soon as you go into the house, I think from like day 2 or something, we started hearing, how your dad's a billionaire, how you're a rich kid, and how the fact that nobody knows why you were in. So did you think that maybe the fact that a whole lot of people have this perception of you not needing the money, formed part of why you got evicted?
oh, for sure.
Okay.
I feel like people like me are not supposed to win.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? I went there to catch cruise, to have fun. So
Yeah.
I came, I saw I Concord, and I left.
Yeah.
That's how I see it, man. So I was very happy the way it played out.
Yeah.
In fact, I was telling Mazzy that I think when we left that week was the best time to leave.
Yeah, true.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Just the way things played out after. Now that I'm outside, I'm seeing things the way you guys see things. So
Okay.
now I'm really seeing shit. So I was like,
words, words, please.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, because if we get fined, you're a rich kid.
Well,
Yeah, I'd send you the check.
The bill straight
I'd
up.
send you the check. Yeah, cool. So, Bo, don't you think that that whole underdog story is getting played out? Because my own issue right now is everybody's watching a TV show, everybody's watching a reality show, and people are supposed to vote based on who they think is more entertaining, who they think is doing the most, or who they think is more deserving of the money. Because time and time again, we see this whole oh sorry, my father died, I kind of need his money, and it's almost like a reoccurring decimal every time, and people that come off as, oh, maybe you're well to do or anything, do not actually have a chance of just winning stuff. What if you're trying to hustle
money,
you want to open like maybe a Kiddwaya gym somewhere or something.
Well, my plan,
gym.
yeah, for real, my plan was, first of all, if I won that money, was to just give it all to charity.
Why?
Oh,
Because I'm gonna make my own foundation, kids foundation, and the plan was to just say all the money is going towards charity. I think my dad even said if I was gonna win,
all the money.
yeah, he said,
everything.
He said he would give it to charity. I think half to Erica or something.
Okay.
Like that. So that was
I am charity.
that was the plan anyway.
Truly, my middle name is Charity.
Yeah.
I was never gonna have any sort of like materialistic plans for the money or anything. It was just gonna give back to the people that helped me go that far into the stage.
Yeah, true.
I've still got plans to them anyway, but
Okay,
that was just
that's just you, right? Okay, so Prince, what's going on between you and Tolani Batch? That relationship was kind of awkward. Let me not say awkward or weird, but it was. There were a lot of moving parts. And one day you guys are fighting. The other day you guys are chummy. The next is
You're
it's
not giving her attention.
yeah,
There's a Watoni, there's a Nengi.
yeah.
It was
Then
same.
she was here and she says that she's single and she's open to the possibility of relationship if you're open to it. So are we gonna see a proper relationship between you and Tolani?
I feel like that's what the fans have to look out for.
I don't understand.
If you want to know anything more, then you have to pay attention.
Why should fans be the ones to actually determine if you want to take a decision in your personal life?
They're not determining it.
Yeah.
I am determining it.
Okay, so I'm asking.
Yeah, we're the determining factor.
Okay, so I'm asking.
But
you.
then, if you want to know more,
you have not. Yeah, you have not answered the question.
In the house, the reason why it was like that is because there were like disparities between our characters and the way that we express our feelings and stuff. And she's very different from me in that manner because of the fact that I'm kind of shy.
You are?
Behind the camera.
Okay.
Once you take off the camera, I'm a very shy person. Someone walks up to me, oh, I want to take a picture. I feel like I want to disappear.
Yeah.
And all of that. So, and she likes PDA and so many other things that I'm not used to.
As an Igbo man. It's not the same, but
Excuse you,
totally
Igbo men
get
are romantic. I'm Igbo.
It doesn't mean that you're not romantic. It's just that
you take your time to show it.
Exactly.
And that's fine.
So, but when you like somebody, you want to,
make changes,
make compromises for them and all of that. And I feel like probably wasn't giving it as fast as she wanted it.
Okay.
And that was the reason why it was that way.
So now back to my question. Now that you're outside the house, is there a possibility that you and Tolani are gonna, work on
out
something?
your differences?
Well, we all saw there were some factors or stuff that came to light when.
Still not answering my question.
No.
Is it yes or no?
Well, we shall see.
Okay. I'll take we shall see,
Well,
actually.
I'll take we shall
so
see.
to Kid, why are them gang? So you remind me of this guy Bosworth from the UK, but it's fine. That's a story for another day. So you and Erica, that was that was steaming, that was everything. You understand? And it got to the point where you seem like a PDA kind of guy, a guy that loves to show his girl off. And yeah, you guys had this argument of the whole, she's getting bored of the whole sex talk or whatever. Either ways, so now that you guys are both out of the house, are we going to see like a relationship, or where's that at right now?
What you're going to see is Erica conquering her world and me conquering my world.
Yeah.
And people are always going to try and group
You guys together. Yeah.
I've always said that I admire her a lot. I think she should get the respect that she's an individual. I think in this country we like to
group people,
attach a woman to a man.
Okay.
I think she's powerful in her own right, and I want to give her that respect to for people to actually look at her and be like, she doesn't need me, I don't need her, she's her individual. But of course I admire her, and there will always be that connection with me and her, and I'm pretty sure we'll work on some things in the future. But as far as a relationship, I I think she's focusing on herself and I'm focusing on myself.
Okay.
And that's kind of how we want to leave it for now.
Okay, cool. That makes Prince. You see how you answer a question. Straight to the point. So, only thing was that there were rumors. I think a couple as soon as you got out of the house that you had a babe and blah blah blah, and a bunch of nice looking women giving shout outs to you. Expected. So do you want to clear that out? Was there any Miss Wire just waiting outside?
No,
just
for me that would be a weird move to make, to have a girl outside and do all that stuff.
People do it every time. So hey,
but I'll own up to it. I'll own up to it. I'm an honest guy. I'll tell you how it is. If I had a girl on the outside, first of all, I'd give maximum respect to that girl.
Yeah.
I'm a gentleman, so I wouldn't have a girl on the outside and go on live TV and do all those things. So for me, that's why I didn't really respond to it, because I feel like
it's nothing to respond to.
Yeah, there's nothing to respond to, and if you know, you kind of know the truth. But I think for the ones I've seen, I have a relationship with those girls, as in they're my friends. But there's nothing physical there. So
it's very difficult to tell with you, Kiddwaya, because halfway through the show, a lot of things were popping up, and I think obviously you and Erica were an item within the house, but it also seemed like almost every time there was the issue of somebody else, you being flirty, there was always somebody else in the corner, and all of us outside are like, we're trying really hard to ship you people. Yeah. Like you and Tolani too. It's like, just give us, just stay. Give us a week. Why do you think it kept coming up that, Kiddwaya's name was mentioned? I mean, even on Sunday before you left the house, there was the whole Ozo Nengi situation. Prince, they had been looking at you with one eye before based on Nengi. Yeah. What?
And people are also rooting. People, put forward this argument that as soon as Erica was out, you were going to move to Nengi, and I would say that was a very the way you acted after she got out, the fact that that didn't happen, painted you in a different kind of light. Because if it was me, though, I'll be in there. You understand? And it shows respect for Erica. It shows who you are as, an individual, self-control, and the fact that it's not, because a whole lot of people expect people with your kind of background to act the same type of way. And it was like you were just directly the opposite. Yeah, loved your Zanku moves, by the way.
I was gonna come to that.
You have to do something for us.
Oh, no, we got something for you. Not today, but we have something for you.
Today.
Every Saturday night, you see that thing you guys do. I do it in front of my television. So I'm not as good, but
isn't that prison something? That one when it's like this.
Yeah. No, but your Zanku is the epic one.
Your
so you have to give us
it was
today.
trending. Prince, you are a very fashionable person. You made what I would say durag cool. My cousin wears a durag in the house now because Prince wears a durag. People were asking a lot on Twitter, are we gonna see like a collection? Are you gonna give us some, durag? Because I mean, you said you want to go into fashion, you want to go into hairstyling and all of that. What's the plan? Do you have a plan?
Yes, I do. I had a lot of plans before I went into the house. I actually had like a clothing line before I actually went into the house, but I wasn't launched yet.
Are you wearing one of your pieces?
No.
Okay. Is this a jumpsuit?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, top. Okay, because I was wondering in case you had tummy upset, so how would you get out of it? But that's fine.
Well, I actually wore a jumpsuit for the first.
You did?
For the first party.
Oh wow. Okay. Was it comfortable?
Very comfortable.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. I want to say something, but it's not proper for morning
nothing
radio.
You ever say is really proper for morning radio.
Oh, you mentioned it already. You have to say it now.
No.
That's how it works.
I beg you. No, let's not. Really.
For another day then.
Anyways, like I was saying, I had a whole lot of plans before I went into the house, and I still do. Like I told Ibuka in my interview, I said I want to go. Of course, the whole salon stuff clicked in my head while I was in the house.
Yeah.
I want to go into agriculture. I want to go into politics. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of young people that we have a lot.
I see why you could not answer the question in a straightforward manner. You just kept going up and down. So he will make a better politician because straight to the point. So Kid will be more like, there's no money, you people will suffer. But
God day.
Prince will be more like, the thing is, we're going to do our very best to make sure that's food, but there's a likelihood
to actually give them the result that they want.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so there's that, my clothing line, there's some agriculture, like I said.
There's still any budget too.
That's not an investment.
Oh wow, okay.
Because I'm all about what's to make money, make life better, and help everybody around me. Because I believe that you are not truly successful until everybody around you is.
Okay.
So And there's a whole lot of other plans. Like I said, you guys have to watch out.
Okay, cool. So, to Kid, right now, just before we jump into what you'll be doing after, outside the house, a lot of people hinged Erica's disqualification on the altercation with Lekon, and people still, still chummy with Lekon after that happened, and a whole lot of people were saying that, that was kind of, maybe disloyal to Erica. So, how would you address that?
That would be being disloyal to myself if I wasn't cool with Lekon.
Okay.
Because I had no issues with him.
Okay.
I've said countless times I can't create a problem when there's no problem. I think that's a whack move. So
okay,
for me, I've even said in the house when they did have the issues that I said, look, do you want me? Should we sit down with Lekon and you guys can talk about it? And I'll just sit there and listen, because I'm not really the problem. You know, my name gets called up.
The problem. Yeah.
No, see, my name gets called up on almost everything. But
yeah.
Me, I'm not actually the problem. Like I just sit there and hear it. I'm like, cool. I gotta make my food. We all
That's another
sit down
thing.
and eat.
Yeah.
Kid will hear people talking about him, and you constantly go and sit smack in the middle. Why did you used to do that?
Because I actually enjoyed them talking about me.
Yeah.
Because it was interesting to see where it came from, and I like to see how it developed. And most of the times, it was really to do with themselves. But I felt like when they put my name in it, it makes them feel better. I mean, I had a lot of conversations with Ozer about Nengi and stuff. And really, I think he was just looking at the man he wants to be.
Oh wow!
And no disrespect to him. And,
wow!
We're
shots fired, dude. Shots fired.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's fine. So, what's the word? But you didn't feel some type of way knowing the fact that you and Erica, had a thing, and Lekon was constantly just tricking it inside anything. No, if it was me though, I'd be like, bro, so far. I'll shave your dreads.
No way, man. I was 100% like.
You're confident of your game now.
Myself, man.
Why are there?
I don't fear anybody, man. I knew that no one was up to my level in terms of what I have to offer personally. So that's why.
That's why he was like.
I was not threatened. I was not threatened by anybody. So
I like this confidence.
I let the girls decide what
they want, right? No, so it's never
And I'll give you my full blessing. For real, I'll give you my blessing.
I'm okay.
Yeah, this is funny, man. So now that you're out of the house, though, so what's besides the Kid Foundation that you want to do? So is there anything that what are your plans? I see you're a gym enthusiast as well. So what are we gonna see you do?
First of all, I'm gonna get back to the gym once I leave. Back to Abuja sometime next week. But there's been so much offers already and so much things on the table that. Like I don't want to mention what's there, but for me, I want to take time to first of all give thanks to God and move towards more of the spiritual side, because now I feel like now religion and God played a big part of who I am now, who I was before, of course. So I think I want to take some time off just to go on a spiritual journey. It won't be too long. I mean, I'm talking about a week or so, and then after that, I have so much stuff that I'm doing. I mean, I'm looking at movies, going into acting. Looking at clothing as well, and amongst many other things. Like literally, you guys will find out in the next, I think, couple of weeks or so. But my main focus now is getting back to Abuja, getting back to the gym, so I can get mentally and physically fit. Because as you know, Muncher and Cocoa Pops, bread and eggs, almost killed me in that house at 2 a.m. with powdered milk. I mean, yeah. So
you just need to get your head right, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so to Prince, we've heard everything you want to do as well. So this has been a very fun and interesting interview. Yeah, we're looking forward to everything that you guys are doing. So thank you so much for stopping by. And if you want to give any shout outs to anyone before we let you go. And we're going to play a song right now so Kiddwaya can give us his famous.
Yeah, his famous
you know what?
Let
me see the video again.
He needs reference.
I go say I did dance, man, because I was messed up that night.
Yeah, no, it's the one that you just skipped. It was every Saturday. Every Saturday. So everybody was like, yeah, a kid has to give us, So
yeah.
Well, we have actually, to be fair, like me and my team do have something planned for that. Which we'll let you guys know very, very soon.
Yeah. But you have to just give us, a little.
I know. Show me the video. I will do it, but I want to just start the video.
We need inspiration. He needs to see.
He needs some inspiration.
We'll pull up the video. We'll pull up the video. Just before we let you go, with the also in Nengi thing,
Yeah.
Everybody is like, social media just keeps talking about it, and I got to a point where I felt like maybe Nengi was encouraging it, and it got to a point where Nengi actually sat him down and said, okay, guy, I'm not really interested in this thing. I want us to be friends and blah blah blah. So what do you think? Why do you think that dynamic is there constantly? That it's just like he just follows her around the house like a puppy, and he just does nothing else. He just follow Nengi. So you're in the house and you keep seeing them every time. Why do you think, he's constantly on Nengispi?
Man, the guy loves her. For real. Also loves the girl. And people be doing dumb things for love.
For love, right?
I mean, I don't want to fault the way someone loves.
True.
We all love in different ways. And obviously the way he shows his love
is different.
Is how you guys have seen on TV. So I mean, I respect that. I have no issues with it. But that's also that's him for you. That's the kind of guy he is, man. So that's
The
what I would say.
hard one. So
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, everybody has different ways of expressing their feelings.
You're the hard guy.
I mean, we can't all be.
I know, you can't be a preacher of love.
Yeah.
Everyone can be a preacher of love.
We're all preachers of love, but we have different Bible verses that we choose to
Fair enough. To focus on.
Yeah.
to focus on.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So,
Okay, cool.
I mean,
Fantastic.
I love and respect him, man. I acknowledge the fact that he's a smart
Young man, yeah.
and he, has his ways and everything. And I believe that probably when he gets out of the house, maybe they can work something out. But I wish them all the best.
Okay, cool. So any shout outs before we let you guys go? Because
Yeah,
I want to
I
get
wanna
right to this kid.
I
Network.
want to do a shout out to the Royal Army. That's my fans. I came out and I saw them. They're amazing. For me, that's someone that I always felt that people wouldn't like me. I came out and there was so much love right from the backstage, and it actually encouraged me and it made me feel like I did something right. And I'm very thankful to every person for people to gather and give their money right now when the world is suffering so much and they're not making as much and they're spending so much to support someone that they don't know from scratch. You would expect that from your friends and your family, but from total strangers, it means they really love you and they want to see you do well. So thank you to each and every one of them. I'm very grateful. And I promise I wouldn't let you guys.
Is it that one? I'll do that one if you
Not
want.
this one, not this one.
That one, that one.
This is it.
Alright.
I guess so.
Quiet
No.
dance.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, the better.
I'm gonna have to come close.
So there's another one. Wait, let me see if let's push it back there.
Wait, there are multiple ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a whole movement on Saturday night.
Oh,
Kiddwaya
nah.
dance.
Wait, let me see.
There it is.
That one. This one.
That's what
This
we
one.
need you to repeat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. You do it exactly. No problem. So, you want to give any shout outs before we let you go?
Yeah, there's one. Just chill, man.
Yeah.
Stand up,
Yeah, sure.
So there's one shout I want to do. The beautiful young lady that sent love to me for my Oppo
video.
Oppo
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think she said some nice stuff to me, so I want to give her a personal shout out. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot. I really respect that. Hopefully one day it'll be an honor for me to meet you. So shout out to you.
Okay.
And then just the Radium Gang, of course. You guys are strong. We've got something special planned for you guys, man. So much love.
No problem. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's still the heartbeats of Lagos, the Beats 99.9 from 928 right now. If no be you, Jamo Piper and Mayor Kun. My name is Osi, hanging out with Ada. It's the morning rush. Keep it here.
Let me Jamo Piper. Of Lagos.